Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Fort Solis. I thought we would pick this up and give it a bit of a go. It's been getting sort of middling reviews on Steam, and I wasn't necessarily going to look at it, but truth be told, I had a hard drive fail and I lost all my Armored Core footage, so I'm at a little bit of a crossing point. What do I do? So I thought, let's do a bit of a palate cleanse and check this out. It seems to sit in a very strange niche of pseudo-walking sim narrative, but thriller, space, red planet, all these things that some of my favorite games actually sit in, even though I'm quite critical of the walking sim type narrative heavy genre. I think a lot of games get it wrong, but some of them get it brilliantly. Observation comes to mind, easily one of my top 10 favorite games ever, and by definition it is borderline a game. So Fort Solis seems to be that. It seems to be a very pretty, cinematic, space thriller, and that's all I really know going in, but with eyes open. Probably a short game and probably a bit thin on gameplay, but it might be a good palate cleanse right now. It's being done by Fallen Leaf and Black Drakkar Games, and I'm not sure that they've done anything before. So yeah, we'll roll the dice on this and we'll just sort of see how we come out the other end, shall we? We shall. It's my channel. Yes, we will. Oh man. So let me know what you reckon as well, and there's a chance we'll do a full playthrough on it. We're still sort of settling into that playthrough groove. Life's a little less turbulent for me at the moment without going inside baseball. So hopefully the channel will start to get a bit more consistent. Game has an autosave feature. Yeah, good. Good. Courage is not the lack of fear, it is acting in spite of it. Mark Twain. True. Big true. Everyone gets scared. You just gotta saddle up, like John Wayne says. Paraphrased heavily.
So, you hated it?
I wouldn't say hate, I wish he had done more.
How could he possibly have done more? They were surrounded by zombies.
Right.
Regardless, I'm caught up now, so it's time for a new show. I believe it's your pick.
I'm taking my time with this one.
Just like that hull.
It's looking a lot better since I got up here.
Is that before or after you spent a week fixing it?
Ah, driller, mate.
These weather patterns are getting worse. Most of our jobs now are repairing weather damage.
Yeah, I really hadn't noticed.
Then again, being stuck with you for cycle rotation is just as exciting.
You could be worse. You could be stuck with
Enable multi-tool.
You cut off then. What were you saying?
Hang on, I have an urgent message from Fort Solis. Current location, Prospect 1. Alert received, urgent response requested. Manual alert initiated by unknown clearance.
The alarm at Solis is triggered.
Solis? That relic?
Manually initiated? I've never seen a manual one.
Oh.
To think you wanted to spend your last shift watching me do all the heavy lifting.
Jess, I am on vacation the minute tomorrow's shuttle arrives.
Oh, one day before rotation.
False alarm.
Well, how do you expect them to reply without power?
If they respond, then it's a false alarm.
OMG, you're so smart.
You see, this is why I should pick the shows from now on.
No.
Is this about the zombies?
I wouldn't possibly have any idea what you mean.
I knew it!
Alright, the band is
Fort
borderline.
Solis.
We'll go with it.
This is Jack Leary, senior engineer, responding to your alarm. Please come in. Jack Leary, responding to Fort Solis alarm. You have everything okay over there?
Anything?
No. Weird. To trigger the alarm and not respond.
It is weird.
It's a stone's throw from here. Why don't you check it out?
Maybe I will,
That
mate.
expression don't normally apply that logic to Mars.
That vacation can't come soon enough.
Looks good. I like the look, man. These sort of setups just make me absolutely froth, right? Space engineer on the frontier. Skeleton crew. Reminds me of, what's it called? Duncan, what's his name's? Moon. There's a great movie you should watch. Oh, it's gonna kill me that I can't remember his name. Alright, what's this? Damage detected. Oh, it's the damage report? Roger.
I'm heading down now. We can take the LTV.
I need to repair this hull before the storm gets worse. I think we have an hour or so before it hits.
Right.
Okay, I can pick you up on the way back.
Sounds good. Seems like a pretty good plan to me. Some interactions are sequential. Performing certain ones can unlock others. Alright, sure. I'm gonna go press this button. Alright, it's walk to button simulator. That's okay. I'm in a walk to button mood. What's this? Oh, it's an elevator. Roger. Oh, there's another car over here.
I've switched comms frequency, Jess.
No problem. I'll finish up here, and then if you're not back in time, I can take the HTV.
Roger that. Jack out.
Fair enough.
How many times?
Sensible
have I
people.
said this isn't the military. Okay, it's fine.
Roger that.
Don't get lost.
So I don't get a sprint button. Oh, don't press that button. That's my menu or something. Okay. Yeah, look, immediately the fact that Alright, I just want to comment. I know it's a small thing, but I'm becoming actually overly sensitive to poor writing these days, just because we have a generation of dogshit writers in the game industry and it kills me, right? But just then, he's like, we've got an hour before the storm hits. I'm gonna go check out this thing and I'll pick you up on the way back. That's pretty cool, because that's a plan. And then I realize they've got two cars, and then she goes, look, if something goes wrong or whatever, I've got this car, I can drive back. Redundancy. This is how normal people think, especially bloody engineers, especially space engineers. Anyway, to me that's just wild that they actually said, I don't even know if it'll come up, but the fact that they have a plan, and they have a backup plan if something comes up as well. Just casually applied, because that's what professionals do. Anyway, early rant.
Set course for Fort Solis.
Calculating.
It's a good
Jack
sign.
Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solis. In the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Recording submitted.
Okay, I'm heading to Solis. Keep an eye on that storm.
I doubt it'll pass me by unnoticed.
Yeah, alright. You can be less of a smartass, but that's okay. At least it's not bloody Marvel quippiness. Do I get to drive? Or do I get to watch the car drive? And you get to watch me watch the car. A game by Fallen Leaf. Oh, my controller's rumbling. That's something. It does look good. Who's done the soundtrack? Soundtrack's good ambience. I talk about this very much. The Wojciech Panufnik, audio director. I'm a huge audiophile. And if you're doing an ambient soundtrack right, the only person that's going to notice is me. Because it shouldn't be noticed. If you do it poorly, people will notice then. I'm not against this opening crawl. They probably could have let me drive. It's not loading, it's clearly trying to set the rhythm. It's trying to set the pace. I'm not actually, you know, I'm alright with it. If they want to go deliberate and slow, that's fine. Roger Clark. Oh, Troy Baker is everyone. Right, okay, cool. Oh, we're getting a little bit of hitching.
Solis? Jack Leary here. Entering your perimeter. Do you copy? Solis is locked down.
Well, there goes your power theory.
Why would it be in lockdown?
System damage? Dare I suggest more weather damage?
Yeah, maybe, but lockdown seems extreme.
Is there no sign of security?
No, they must be done for the night. Storm's picking up here. How about over there?
James
We'll swing here, so I've
Tinsdale.
hopped in the HTV to keep you company.
Lovely.
It was that or nap the storm out.
I'm flattered.
And I can't nap with that noise, so you're plan B.
Yeah, right. mate.
Chairman, listen, I'm gonna head to the atrium. Make contact there.
Okay.
Look at that. Little clamps. That's clever. That's considered. Why is there a... Locked.
Access denied. Lockdown in full effect.
I'll head to the atrium and make contact there.
Keep saying atrium like I know where the atrium is. Though... Ridge access? The fact that it's highlighting, see the little interactable... Can you see it on the edge of the UI? No, you can't, but you can see it in view. I don't mind that. It's an actually pretty good... I know I'm stopping to talk about it, but I enjoy, and this is how I do Let's Plays. I analyze things. Having that circle pop up as to tell us where to go acts not just as a UI feature, but also as a waypoint, like an alternate way to do waypointing. Like GPS in Grand Theft Auto sort of games is a forever broken system.
Lockdown in full
For example.
effect.
Because you end up staring at your GPS in the corner of your map. Same as like X-ray vision. There are a lot of features in games for player fidelity that are actually just really poorly considered. Oh, what's location data not found? Head to Fort Solis atrium. Okay. What's that? It's like a cable access thing. Okay, well let's try up here. But that said, my little rant goes out the window when they're not showing me where to go again with the little circle thing. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to go.
Access denied. Lockdown in full effect.
Nope. I've had this on way too long.
Oh, he bonged his head. Ah, that's funny. Okay. Now it's highlighting a different element. Remember, and it also, I talk about how devs should show you a fourth wall breaking splash if they do things differently. And this game did, even though it was only a very small mechanic, which is to say, there are a lot of things in this game that are sequential. So by pressing certain buttons and doing certain interactions, we're turning on other interactions. That's fine. That's how they want to build their game. They've warned us. But this is actually really, I know it's very thin, but it's very clever.
Looks like I'm climbing for now.
It's a good way to do narrative
The lift's
heavy
out,
games.
The storm's on its way.
What is this thing I'm strapping to my dick?
Oh, who's a cool kid?
Oh, I'm getting,
Seriously though, make
oops.
sure you're wired in.
I gotta go
Weather's
left
in
bumper
full swing
now.
here.
There we go, right.
No idea why I even tried to repair the house.
Up we go. I'm not against simple little quick time things. If I take off thumbstick, does he stop? He does. Okay, cool. Oh, that's not a good sign. That's a terrible sign. Well, a crash in the first 15 minutes is never a good thing. Oh my god, and it set me back to this checkpoint. Okay. Let's persevere. I'll leave this in. I don't really edit my stuff very much, but at the same time, I don't necessarily like editing crashes out, because you might just be watching this to figure out if you want to play this game yourself.
Denied.
And if there are performance issues, I think that should be shared. God, I hope that's not a sign of things to come. Yeah, I mean, it's not a hot take, but this might be a weird take, but I'm not against how sort of slow my dude's going. Again, this could be from the perspective of someone let's playing, especially someone who just sits here and talks non-stop and waxes philosophical. Like, I'm not a frenetic, low attention span, let's say modern person. Dare I say a bit of an old man these days. But again, like I said, the game has clearly set up to go with a deliberate, slower pacing. It's telegraphed that very overtly as far as I'm concerned. And I'm actually really enjoying this pace. But to launch it in 2023 into a time when things like idle clickers and just roguelikes, essentially games of just shorter and shorter attention span dopamine machines now.
Well, the lift's out.
I could see this game really rubbing people wrong.
Over and out.
Oh, who's a cool kid?
Seriously though, make sure you're wired in.
Let's see if this is repeatable.
No idea why I didn't try to repair the hull.
Their banter's not the worst, you know. Oh, stutters. What is going on? That worries me a bit. Seemed to stutter right there, right. Oh, Jesus, mate. I pressed the buttons. Maybe I had to hold them longer.
Has the storm hit you yet? How are you getting on?
Nah, mate.
It's been a while since I was out in a storm. It still hurts. Weather resistance suits my ass.
I'll take that as a hard yes then.
Oh, I just gotta hold it down longer than the prompt, maybe. I'm holding it now. Yeah.
This place really is a relic.
Up you go, mate.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
What?
Oh, it's jammed, is it?
Believe me if I told you.
Oh, brave boy. Oh, yeah. This is not in the safety manual. Wait, I failed that. Oh. Wait, hang on. Can I not fail quick times? Am I invincible? I don't know how to feel about that.
Time to quit beer?
More like climbing.
Yeah.
Next time, I'm just cutting the door.
You had your tools and chose to climb.
Yes. Been a long day.
I mean, they're doing the best they can with what they've got, but the banter is a bit incessant. Well, I like that pop-up.
I'll head over to the
Dark
atrium to see if
Descent.
anyone's home.
Nothing on local comms.
No.
Paint the picture for me?
What, of Solis? It's old school. Still got single structures.
Looks great.
You should feel right at home then.
Oh, thanks, mate.
It certainly doesn't look welcoming.
I'm saying nothing.
What have we got here? I am getting a little bit of stuttering. I wonder what that's about.
In effect.
Strange. The lock overrides are still on.
It's not strange. It's protocol when a lockdown is triggered.
Okay, if you say so.
Lockdown in effect.
Can I do something here? There we go. System override. Right.
Oxygen reserves are still active.
Well, the backup generator maintains oxygen levels. Did you think they just How delightful.
Oh, come on. Do you have to have something every time, Glady? It doesn't have to be every single line. Have to be some sort of smart-ass jab. Oh, cool. Alright. Oh, yeah? Can't you just strap your helmet to your waistband or something, mate?
Your comms just went local. Please tell me you didn't remove your helmet.
Oh, you know I don't like to wear it all the time.
I can't believe you actually removed it on site.
Oxygen levels are stable. It's not natural to wear it that long. Are we gonna pretend you're wearing yours? I knew it.
I'm not the one responding to a lockdown alert.
I'll be fine. The backup generators power more than standard issue. It's not as comfy as it looks.
I've always liked mine.
Well, I'm not drawing a dog on mine.
It's a frog?
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Yep. What's going on here? Locator point. Okay.
Door locked.
You reckon? Thanks, mate. Can my wristband tell me anything? Nah. Messages, audio, video. Okay, cool. Keep all my little GIFs saved on there. Hang on, have we got real-time reflections in this? No. No. I thought we did for a second. What am I looking at here? I can't see. I can't see anything. Oh, you got a beer? Oh, okay, cool. Piss wreck. Just gonna get blasted in the dark, are we? Mate, I've been there. Just sounds like another Tuesday night to me. More. Finish it. Finish it, big dog. That's it, mate.
Drinking on the job?
How do you
Nothing
know?
wrong with staying hydrated out here.
How do you know?
We both know that wasn't water.
You're not the one walking around in the dark.
Alright, what's going
No
on here?
power. That's not ideal.
Not ideal at all. Alright. Next stop on the circuit. Oh, the kitchen lights are on now all of a sudden. Okay.
Door locked.
Thanks, Sandra. Appreciate it. I guess we'll check upstairs, eh? I'm curious. I'm compelled. I love a good thrill thread. Thriller's got to be my favorite. Sci-fi. Oh, absolutely. Like this game's talking to me specifically, surely. That is what is going on there. Some stuttering there.
Oh, would you look at that?
Is that directed at me?
They still use i5 nodes here.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at one now. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay. Yeah, good. Put it in your pocket. No, oh, look at that. You've got an i5 pocket hole. Perfect. In before my guy reminisces over this, and then the chick has a jab at him for being old.
Oh, Star Walk's in full swing here too.
They are amazing. People back home just can't imagine it.
A star is a star. What's the big deal?
This is why I go with Karen.
I guess I got it back to front. is going on here?
Hell of a storm on the
control.
way.
Alright, okay, yeah. It's probably the safe move. Close the shutters. Well, hang on. Oh, sequential buttons, Scarlet, remember? Maybe we've modified some crap down here somehow.
Well, this is spooky.
Why?
The place is lifeless.
Are you sure you're at the right place?
I mean, I think so.
Maybe best to grab the schematics. Just to confirm, I can access the site files from here.
Good idea. Fort Solis 2053. Even this tree makes me feel old.
2053? It's almost as old as me. Hard to think we've been up here that long.
What is this? Okay. Yeah. Good thing my bloke's standing right in the frigging way. What's going on here? Transfer data. Alright, I've got a map now. That's nice. Groovy. Gucci even. Current map location at any time. Alright, there we go. And doors should still be locked. Now what do you want me to do? Hang on, let's have a look at the map. Huh. Maybe I go back outside. Can I put my head back on? I don't know. What happens if I do this? Probably not good for your health, mate. Oh, yeah.
I need to make contact with the Solis team.
Alright. Okay, mate. Look, I was just looking at the map, right? And it looks like there's a structure outside with door access. Switch maps. Hang on. Atrium. Oh. Are there rooms? Up there. Okay. Okay. Should I check this door one more time down here? The no power door. Oh right, I've got the i5.
What did?
The I-5!
No, be careful handling those. They were replaced for a reason.
Alright, mate. Jeez, it's bloody fun police. These officers are pretty cool. Opso, Claire Smith. It's gonna be one of these games, is it? Going through someone's crap. This weird voyeuristic obsession people have.
How do people solve these?
It's a good question. I haven't done one of these in years. Change selection? Wait, are you literally going to let me solve the Rubik's Cube? Oh my god, hang on. This is going to be a whole thing. Rotate cube? Oh. So they've fully simmed a bloody Rubik's Cube, have they? Alright. God. Oh, but I've only got so many degrees of freedom. Oh, this is infuriating. Yeah. I think that's the way I wanted it to go. Nah, bugger it. It is not a, the fact that I can only really twist on two angles is infuriating. Not enough for me, sorry.
It's so creepy when everyone's off.
We spend most of our time alone fixing sites in space.
Never alone with a phone.
That's gratitude for you. You could do a lot worse.
Oh, it kills me, man. This banter. Righto. And, you know, my criticism of it is more... I'm less interested in these two characters just having some quippy, chummy backward and forth, and I wonder if there are people that actually think that's valuable. What I would rather have is a task of importance, and they are talking about solving the task, right? I'm more task and object oriented. And I find it really dry when the 10th line of dialogue is just them being smartasses to each other. I don't find that to be particularly deep character development. And if there were people in my life that spoke to me that way, I would stop speaking to them as much as possible. You know, in a work capacity, I would just stick to the task. But yeah, so I wonder if people aren't so fazed by that sort of banter. It's more of an interesting insight to how they behave socially with people. And I don't really like crappy small talk. Like if you wanted to, they were talking about their zombie TV show at the beginning. I mean, if you're talking about a common interest or something like that, I can get around that as well. But not just having some offhand sly remark about every single interaction. It just gets very old. And, you know, if you are like that in real life, you might be surprised when no one likes you, because it's just not the way normal people speak to each other. Anyway, I wonder how the save system works. I haven't seen a checkpoint come up, but I mean, so far this is cool. I'm enjoying it. I am. And in the scheme of things, I hate to settle for okay dialogue, but it's not the worst that we've dealt with, that's for sure. So I guess we'll take it. Oh, look, got a little video going on. It's very pretty, for sure. I wonder what's going on with these performance issues, though. All right, Tim, why don't you just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.